Okay, so we want to teach our parents how to play this game. I better learn first. How do you play Ticket to Ride?
How do you play Ticket to Ride? All right, on your turn you can only do a couple of things, and you can only do one of them.
Okay.
So you could take 2 tickets that are available here. Unless you take the wild, that's the only ticket you can take.
Okay.
If you don't like any of them here, instead you can take tickets off the top.
Right.
So that's one thing you can do. The other thing you can do is you can play tickets.
Right.
So you can play 2 yellows in order to put 2 yellow trains
they match.
down here.
Yeah, good.
Yep. The gray means they could be any color.
Mm-hmm.
The gray that have this little caboose means you need to use at least 1 wild.
Oh, okay.
Or from London to Amsterdam, you gotta do 2.
Okay.
And then tunnels, you actually have a chance of them not working. So it's a risk.
Oh.
Another thing you can do is you can get more of those tickets that show you what routes you're trying to build.
What destinations we want to go to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can build a train station, and that's going to help you link up routes through other players' routes.
Okay.
That's it. So you do one of those things, and it's the next player's turn.
Awesome.
And it just goes around and around.
You should be able to teach them this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charlotte.
I'm Justin.
And this is the next episode in a series we're doing called Game Terminology for Newbies.
Yep.
What's the term today?
Gateway game.
Gateway game.
Yep. A gateway game is a common term used for a game that is very quick to teach, not complex to play, but can have some hidden depths to it.
Right.
And usually it's the kind of game that you want to, if you have someone who's interested in gaming who isn't really into board games, that's the kind of game you want to introduce them to first.
Yes, whet their appetite.
Yeah, they don't get overwhelmed. They can very slowly, like, okay, no, I understand how to play, let's play. And as they're playing it, they're like starting to see some of the depths.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, yeah, let's get into gaming.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Commonly, a gateway game is the kind of game that you want to use to intrigue non-gamers and get them into the hobby.
That too, and there's a lot of different types of gateways.
Yeah. Yep.
So try to pick one that might pique their interest. Like this is about trains.
Yep.
But there's other ones like Settlers of Catan.
Yes.
And farming or so.
Yep.
You could say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's other gateways too that are popular.
Other gateways. So some other gateways that we have Settlers of Catan, which could almost be considered like the gateway game that kind of brought a lot of gamers into more strategic types of games.
Right.
Some other gateway games that we have Carcassonne. Very quick, easy to learn tile laying game, but there's a lot of there's actually a little bit of hidden conflict in there and area control.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just basically a puzzle game.
Yeah. Great gateway game. It's what kind of launched our obsession with board gaming.
Yes.
Another one we have is Jamaica. A really cool little pirate racing game with a little bit of conflict, but no player elimination.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a spin on, like it's a race around the board, but it's not. You don't move with dice.
Yeah.
So it's a spin on that kind of a game.
Yep. Kind of neat. And then another gateway game that's really good is Alhambra. A kind of another tile laying game where it's a little puzzly. And if you get the big box version, you can play the base game, which is very gateway, and then you can expand it in like dozens of different ways.
Right.
Yep.
And we have actually a video called Not Your Grandpa's Board Games, which have a ton of gateways suggested in that video there, which is what actually spun off this series, because we thought we're using too many weird terms people might not be. If they're new to gaming, they might have to stop and look it up. So.
Yep. All right. So, gateway games.
Thank you for watching.
Have a good day.
See you next time.
Laters.